G'day, Neil will fix it here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to repair your puncture within a couple of minutes. Literally, you only need a couple of minutes, couple of tools. You can do this on the car, super easy, anyone can do it. Get yourself out of trouble, get your puncture repair done, dusted. You can either use it as a temporary repair or you can also pretty much run this permanently. Let me show you what I mean. All right, cool. So this is the tire. It's obviously already off the car, and now I am here to repair this one. Find your culprit, have a look at your tire. This is a big screw, so that is clearly our problem. Check that there's nothing else in it. You do need air in the tire. This is pretty much flat. These are the tools that we're gonna need. So a knife, some sort of pliers or grips, the puncture repair tool kit. So it comes with two things. That's gonna drill us a little hole. That's gonna put in one of these. These are little rubber strippy things. So this kit is called an emergency repair kit, but I've been using these for years. Absolutely no problem, permanently fixed. We're going to put it in from the outside, so you don't even need to take the tire off. This is literally just soapy water, like a little bit of your dishwashing liquid and water. We're going to put some of that on it, and yeah, there's enough air in it to see a bubble, so that's telling us there's the leak right there. Sometimes valves leak, so you can spray those if you get air bubbles coming around there, and then sometimes you get leaks around the bead. That's a different situation, but for a screw, you are able to do this yourself. We're going to do this right here, right now. This is a compressor, so that's going to blow our tire back up after. So we're going to need our pliers. We're going to pull this screw out. That's actually snapped off in there. Not 100% ideal, but doesn't really matter because we're going to puncture. We're going to make a bigger hole. So this is going to make a hole the right size for our little rubber strip. So I'm going to push that in there. Need a bit of muscle, especially with a big fat four-wheel drive tire like this. Bear with me. Jesus, that was not easy. I actually bent the tool. That's why they call it an emergency repair. So now that's coming out with air, we're going to grab one of these. The one, pull it out. That's a little strip, so it's actually made of similar material to the tire, some sort of rubber compound, but it's sticky. It's real sticky, and we're going to feed it through this little hole here, and we're going to pull it halfway through like that. And now that we're going to push into the tire. This is going to go like that. There's my hole. There it is. Give it a little push and a twist. You need muscles for this. All right, now we're that far in. We've got a little bit of these hanging out. We're going to twist, 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 and pull, leaving behind the little rubbers. So they've gone inside, made a little ball. We're going to put a bit of soapy on that. Already looking pretty good. I'm actually going to blow it up before I cut it off. Put it up to 35, pop that on. You don't need a giant compressor anymore. Literally click a button. This is going to make lots of noise, and then we're going to come back when it stops, and that'll be on 35, and then we can retest. All right, this is pumped this up from 0 to 35 in like 5 minutes and used 1 bar of battery. Pretty bloody cool. Maybe Ozito would like to sponsor me after this video. If anybody knows an executive from Ozito, please forward this video. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, pop that off. Pop our cap back on, don't lose those. Just the dust cover. And then we're gonna give it a spray with our soapy. Give it a good spray, make sure there's no air bubbles, otherwise we'll be doing this again. That's looking good. I'm happy with that. So we're going to take our knife, helps to have a sharp one, and cut that flush. Watch your fingers, and then that just wears down as the tire wears down. Job done. We fixed it. Thank you very much for joining me on another rendition of Neil Will Fix It, another hack. See you next time.